raw onion. So raw onion can be used in a few ways, and I'm sure we're all mindful that when you cut up an onion you can start to cry, isn't that right? So the onion juice has a particular effect on the eustachian tubes, on the respiratory, and that's probably where we would mostly use it, as a raw onion. So the first one I'm going to show you is an onion poultice for a sore throat. So you finely slice the onion, and then you get a cloth. In my poultice box I have lots of cloths like this. It's just like a cheesecloth. And then you place the onion in a row, just a little bit of sliced onion. So I've got it like this. And then I'm going to wrap it over. And the area that's got the one piece of cloth between the onion and outside, I put that on my neck. And then you can put a scarf around it. Or you can put a little bit of plastic and then the scarf around it. And you can sleep with that all night, and that will bring relief from a sore throat. Now we're going to do something else with the onion, and this one might surprise you. We're going to chop up the onion into small pieces, and we're going to apply it to the bottom of the feet. So why would we apply onion to the bottom of the feet? The bottom of the feet has large pores on it, and they are the largest pores in the whole body, and they are able to absorb. And the bottom of the feet are a reflex for the chest, for the head, and for the abdomen. The reason why we're putting the onion on the bottom of the feet is for a cough. I've seen this bring incredible results a few times. So we get a plastic bag, that's just a usual plastic bag. At Misty Mountain we buy boxes of plastic bags made out of starch. Now if you do not want to put your foot on the plastic, you can put this cloth in the bag. And then you put chopped onion in like this, and then the foot will go on top of that. You draw the cloth around, and then the plastic around, and you secure the end of the bag around the ankle, and then you put a sock on. Remember, we're pretending this is a foot. So the bottom of the feet are touching the chopped onion. I was with my daughter a few years ago, and her little 3-year-old boy had a cough. She gave him a hot bath and rugged him up and put him to bed, but he kept coughing. And we kept thinking, he'll sleep in a minute. But after half an hour of just coughing and coughing, she got him up, and we chopped up an onion, and we got 2 bags and put this poultice just like this on both feet. And we put him back to bed. We did not hear one more cough. Now he'd been coughing non-stop for half an hour, so it's particularly good for a cough. I've seen it happen quite a few times, and I've had people say to me, that onion poultice on the bottom of the foot, it is so good when you've got a cough. So what's happening in the world at the moment is, what's all the talk is the flu or cold that's called COVID. So all of these things can be very effective to help relieve the symptoms of a cold or a flu or the one called COVID. And now we're going to make an onion cough syrup. You just need a jar, and you put approximately a ½ inch of onion in the bottom, and then you put approximately a teaspoon of honey on top of that. And then you'll put another layer of onion, and then another teaspoon of honey. And you keep going until your onion's finished or the jar's full. And you'll see how thick the honey is, as it usually is. When the syrup is formed, it's quite thin and quite running. Ideally, you let it sit for approximately 24 hours. and then you can strain the onion out. Approximately 3 hours ago I made one of these, so I'd like to show you what it looks like when it's finished. So you can see when I put this up, there's nothing but thick sticky honey and onion. So this one was made 3 hours ago, and you can see there's quite a runny syrup in there. This is still not ready to strain, but it will be ready in 24 hours. Once you've strained it, that will keep for probably years, because we know honey doesn't go